Welcome back to Good Day. What a beautiful morning out there. Some clouds in the sky, some blue behind it, 61 degrees right now. Do you think all kids have healthy eyes and good vision? Well, it's not true. 1 in 4 children have some sort of vision problem that can cause problems in learning and behavior. So what do you need to know about your child's vision? Optometrist Dr. Scot Morris from Eye Consultants of Colorado is here to answer some of those questions. Thank you so much for coming in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
As parents, we don't always know what to ask, what to look for. What are some of the things with our kids specifically that we should be looking for, and how young?
Well, great question. You know, one of the common symptoms we see with vision problems is things like eye strain, eye fatigue, kids rubbing their eyes, losing their place in line. Those are some of the common symptoms we see that are associated with vision problems.
Things that you wouldn't necessarily think are vision issues, losing your place in line, or headaches. I know I've heard a lot about that. Should we be watching? Should we be going to the eye doctor at a young age?
Well, it's recommended that we go to the eye doctor. The first time kids should be seen is actually prior to 30 months old. And then again before first grade, before sixth grade, and then before they get their driver's license around age 16. That's the minimum that we should all be being seen.
And what about these things? You know, we have iPads, we have smartphones, we have computers, and you know, my son is in first grade and already he's talking about how they use iPads in school and they're on the computer all the time. This is not good for their eyes.
No, it's everything. They have smart boards and whiteboards and iPads and iPhones, and it's really created many different challenges because they need to be able to see grade at distance, intermediate, near, all those places enabled to help them learn.
We can't tell them not to use these things. They have to use them.
They have to wear them. Yeah, absolutely have to use them.
So what's your suggestion? Do we have to restrict how much they use them, or do we not use them at home?
No, I think that this is just the way time works these days, and that we have to be able to see it all those different distances. And I don't think we can really restrict it from a learning experience. Now, all the other YouTube videos and all the other gaming stuff they're using, that's usually a restriction where we might want to say, hey, let's limit it to 30 minutes or an hour a day.
That's called parenting.
Challenging parenting.
Oh, well, it is challenging. And so if we see something wrong, what is your suggestion? I mean, should we not hesitate to go in and see an optometrist?
Oh, not at all. I mean, whether it be optometrist, ophthalmologist, whoever your eye care provider is, we want to get them in to see as soon as we can, because it affects not only their ability to learn, but it affects things like sports, all those things that we really put our kids at a disadvantage if we're not taking care of their vision.
Are their eyes one of those neglected parts of their body that we don't always think about when thinking healthcare?
Without a doubt. I mean, many people say, well, you know, they can do everything fine, but we got to remember, most kids don't know they can't see. They just think that's the way that it is.
How would they know?
They wouldn't know. They wouldn't know at all.
Doc, thank you so much.
Oh, sure. Thank you for having me.
Pleasure talking with you. And for more information on your child's eyes, you can pick up a copy of the September issue of Colorado Parent. You'll see the two cute little girls on the cover with glasses on. It's available now. I know I have one sitting on my table in the kitchen.
It's a good article, too. And you know what I do with my kids? I say, I hope you're enjoying still using the phone or the iPad way after I told you to stop, because you won't have it for another 24 hours. So.
Brooke, dropping the hammer.